Sergio Conceicao reveals he had warned against the Atalanta goal scenario, but rejects talk about his future ahead of the Coppa Italia semi-final. Winning 2 trophies in one season, I don't know how long since Milan did that. The Rossoneri had felt revitalized after last week's 4-0 victory away to Milan, with the sensation a move to 3-4-3 would finally unlock the potential in this squad. However, the same starting 11 failed to make a dent in Atalanta, losing 1-0 when Ederson's diving header from 6 yards finished off a well-worked team move that started from the back. The first half was balanced. Atalanta had more possession, we sat a bit deeper than what we had asked of the players, but we weren't struggling under pressure or anything, Conceicao told DAZN. We ended the half well, created some situations where at this level we need to do more on the final ball, to send a player clear on goal. We started the second half with more situations we should have picked the right pass, but at their first opportunity, Atalanta scored a goal that we had also worked on defending. We knew they made these crosses to the back post, that this was one of their characteristics and we'd talked about that. At a certain stage of the game, Conceicao seemed to abandon the 3-4-3 formation and go back to a 4-man defense, albeit one with Ricardo Sano curiously used as a right back. It's not that I didn't like the other system, it was just to pour everything forward and try to overload them to get the equalizer. Conceicao admits Milan lacking in determination today. Milan, Italy, April 20th. Rafael Leao and Luka Jovic of AC Milan embraced during the Serie A match between AC Milan and Atalanta at Stadio Giuseppe Meazza on April 20, 2025 in Milan, Italy. Photo by Marco Luzzini/Getty Images. Milan have gone behind in 7 of their last 9 matches, but while usually there is a determined fight back, there seemed to be precious little of it this evening. I said this week that players who come off the bench give us something extra, and that was not the case today, confirmed Conceicao. It is also because I put Sadil in a position that he is not accustomed to, and the final siege was not easy for them. We did honestly lack the aggression that we usually do, especially coming off the bench. This result now means that Milan are stuck in 9th place on 51 points from 33 rounds, so their chances of qualifying for even the Conference League at this stage seem improbable. Their only real hope now is to win the Coppa Italia and qualify for the Europa League, with the second leg of their semi-final against Inter coming up on Wednesday. Could that also decide Conceicao's future? Since I arrived, even when I won the Supercoppa and my first Serie A game against Cagliari, they were already talking about all the coaches who could come to Milan. He laughed bitterly. I've been in football for 40 years, it's fine, but those I work with see all these stories and it doesn't help give stability. We must work today to be better tomorrow. If we try thinking about a month from now, it's difficult. It is honestly tough for me at times to see the lack of respect, as people talk about the Milan coach as if he's never been in a dressing room before, has never worked in football before. That is just not true. My future is tomorrow, to prepare the game against Inter in the best possible way so we can reach the final and try to win the trophy. Winning 2 trophies in one season, I don't know how long it has been since Milan did that, but it's not normal. The usual chants were back from the crowd, calling for club patron Jerry Cardinali to sell up and leave, while Conceicao and players were also insulted. Post navigation.